What's up, YouTube? Lightning 2288 here, Rich. Another haul video. Today's haul, some leftover stuff from Frankensons that I hadn't yet showed. I kind of been just holding on to stuff. And like I said in my last video, I mentioned the Claremont packing house had like a mini con over the weekend, and I picked up some pretty decent books there. I was kind of on a tight budget. I've been buying a lot lately, so I need to slow down. And I got three really good books off Craigslist. Another successful Craigslist meeting, and I'll get to that. And I'm going to shout out a vendor from the Claremont Packing House later on in the video when I show some of the books I did get from him. And I picked up probably about 10, 12 books, a lot of minor stuff, but I mean some decent keys. But I won't show all of them. Save them for another video. And because I had a lot of stuff that I still hadn't shown from the past couple of weeks. And like I said, I'll mention how the Claremont packing house was set up. You know, met a lot of real cool people. I actually met another fellow YouTuber there, Mueller. And an update on, if you guys watched my last video about my buddy and his girlfriend, I'll talk more about that during the video. And, you know, let you guys know what happened with that. But the first book up is, pick this up, this was actually a $1 book, and this book is from Frankensons. So just like I said, it was stuff that I hadn't yet shown. I've had it for like 2 to 3 weeks, no big deal. New Mutants 16, first appearance of James Proudstar, or aka Warpath, you know, $1, no big deal. You know, just happy to have first appearances, that's all I care about, fellas. And the next one is Captain America 168, and this is the first appearance of Helmut Zemo. This was, I believe, $2, and, you know, not that big a deal, not expensive, but like I said, a key issue, and it's a Bronze Age book for cheap. Hell, why not? And Hulk number 212. This is the first appearance of the Constrictor. Like I said, another, like, minor key, but key nonetheless. Still happy to have it. I believe $2 as well. And like I said, guys, if you saw my last video when I was talking about my boyfriend, that sounded weird, my boy and his girlfriend, he came over and then they got kind of tipsy, and then the girlfriend just started ragging on us and everything. Well, actually, after they left, a couple days later, he ended up calling, and my buddy's he's a real stand-up guy. He ended up calling. He actually called my wife and, you know, apologized for her behavior. Then he talked to me and did the same thing, but then he was telling me that she was talking about moving in and this and that, but she said the only way she was going to move in if he gave up gaming, because he hadn't yet gotten into comics. So he's telling me this, and he's real upset. Like, you know, he's been gaming for he gets a huge video game collection. He's been gaming for, you know, 20 years plus. He collects vintage games. He plays everything from Atari to NES, you know, TurboGrafx 16, he got it all. And she wants him to get rid of all the crap. So, you know, and I was like, well, you should have let her know what you were into prior to, you know, you guys getting serious. So now he's really bothered by it. But anyways, we were just going back and forth. And, you know, I just gave him my feedback. And I said, you know, I support you, you're my friend, you know, whatever you want to do. But, you know, and he kept asking me, here, let me get to the next book. This is Superboy 197, a minor key. This is another book that's like $3. It's probably like a fine copy. And basically the key to this, I mean a minor one, it's the Legion. This is where the Legion of Superheroes begins in the series. And it's the first appearance of, I don't even know the character, it's Ty the Hunter. So, you know, no big deal, but like I said, a first appearance, you know, early Bronze Age book, so why not? And anyways, so we're going back and forth, and he was, you know, trying to say, well, how did your wife take it about your hobby? I told my wife right off the bat before we even started dating. It just came up in one of our conversations, and, you know, she thought it was cool, so, you know, I had it easy. But anyways, you know, we were talking for the past couple weeks about it, and 2 days ago he called me up, and I should feel bad. I know he liked her, but he broke up with her, guys. I think he's better off. I mean, the way she wanted is everything her way, and he couldn't have any kind of hobby or anything that he wanted to do. It had to be everything she wanted to do. So the good news is they're broken up. he'll find someone better. There's always someone better out there for him. He's a real nice guy, so he's going to find someone. But the good news is he's going to be going hunting with me on the weekends, comic hunting. So now he's free to go comic hunting. So, I mean, at the same time, he's my buddy. I feel bad for the guy, but at the same time, I'm happy because I know being in a relation like that definitely wouldn't have worked out. So just happy that, he got some sense knocked into him, and just realized that, he can't just give up everything that he enjoys because she thinks it's stupid and nerdy. So like I said, just to update guys, my buddy broke up with the girl that was an asshole, and we all know he's going to be better off, and now he can start hunting with me. So next book. And these are, like I said, all still from Frankensons. This is Justice League number 106. No big deal, but like I said, I love the Justice League book, especially the cover. This is an awesome cover. Another book that was $2, and as you can see why, I didn't even notice that when I got it. I just get so excited sometimes when I see books cheap. But yeah, like I said, oh well, who cares? This is the issue where Red Tornado officially joins the Justice League. So I thought pretty decent key. I'm pretty happy with it. And these next two books are dollar books, or next three actually. And I'll try to run through this video a little bit faster, guys. This is Man of Steel number 1, and basically I got it because it's a John Byrne book. So, and I'm a big fan of John Byrne, but it's pretty, it's a decent key. I mean, of course it's a number 1 issue, but it's a first appearance of Superman post-Crisis. This is the issue where they basically rebooted Superman and they gave him a more modern origin. They actually weakened him because they felt he was too powerful of a character, and it was getting boring for a lot of the fans. So they actually weakened him in this book, starting in this book. So I thought it was pretty key. But like I said, only a couple bucks. I mean, I'm pretty sure anywhere you go, you're gonna find it for $1 or $2. But still, something I was really and I actually read it, so it was actually a pretty cool story. Another dollar book. Superman number 1 issues, and that big thing. I know Jimmy C is a huge number 1 issues, just like I am. So Superman number 1, and I know my boy Omega or James showed this a while back. I think it's the first modern Metallo, not for sure. I remember seeing it in this video, and I remember actually he sent me a pic of it. So, but yeah, this is the first modern age Metallo, I believe, and it might be this version of Metallo they might use in a movie. So I don't know, but like I said, only $1. Why not? And Superman 300. I just got it. It's a milestone issue. So, but basically, it's like the retold story of him leaving Krypton and his parents dying and stuff. So, I mean, it was pretty cool. And I actually like the cover. Kind of has like an old school flair to it. I really like it. But like I said, another $1 book. Let me get these out of the way. And I got this book recently. I mean, I always known of the character, but recently, let me get this over a little bit. Recently on Netflix, they had the new Judge Dredd movie, not the Sylvester Stallone one. That one, I never watched it, but I just can't stand Sylvester Stallone. The one that came out a couple years ago, I actually watched the movie, and goddamn, that movie is badass. So as soon as I seen the movie, I found this. I definitely wanted to pick it up. This was a book cost me $2. I definitely won his first appearance now, but man, that book, I forgot what issue it was. I have been looking. It's like 2000 AD something. I forgot the issue, but man, that book just does not show up on eBay at all. And I know there's no way in hell I'm finding it in the wild, but I'm definitely on the hunt for this guy's first appearance. But if you guys haven't seen this movie, the one that came out a couple years, I don't even know there's no really big time actors in it, but it's on Netflix as we speak. It's a really good movie. I mean, it's real gory, but I thought it was really well done. It's just it's a straight up action movie. I mean, it's an hour and a half long, but there's no boring part of that movie. It was a real cool movie. I've actually watched it a few times now, but like I said, Judge Dredd number 1, pretty cool comic to have, and I don't know if I even said it was a couple bucks, some $2-3, I don't know. And this one's a beat up copy, but this is Strange Tales 134. Yeah, it's beat up. You can see right here, a little rib. Well, I got it. It was like $3. Who cares? This is where basically they first mention the cosmic being Eternity, and just a mention of his name. His first actual appearance, I believe, is in 138. But still, Something about key issues, guys. I just want every every key issue I can get. And now I'm going to talk about some of the stuff I got from the Claremont packing house, a little mini con they had this weekend. It was Sunday, this past Sunday actually, and they had, well, it was maybe like 8 to 10 vendors. Not a huge place, but it was pretty cool. I actually, when we first got there, I mean, hot as hell, man. It was so humid there. But anyways, let me get a book out while I'm talking. But a real cool setup. But before you go in, the little, I guess like a little like warehouse. I don't know what it was, but they had an outside vendor, and he had a lot of like books. All his books were $2, and there were like all the books in the. He had like Bronze Age, and like I said, I have some books I will not show in this video. I'm gonna save for another video because I got more books coming in. I kind of want to stretch my hauls out because honestly, guys, I think I'm going to have to start slowing down with the hauls right now because I just had my car registration. I had my termite warranty I had to pay, and then I got to go school shopping for 3 kids, so you know how that goes. So I'm going to try to stretch out my hauls a little bit, and I might even get to the point where I might, give me a heads up, let me know if you guys would like to see it. I might do an update key issue like video, like show all my DC keys I picked up this year, maybe like a part 1 to that, and then a part 2 would be all my Marvel keys. Just let me know if you'd like to see something like that. But I got this was $2. Real happy to have it. I always wanted it when I was a kid. I don't know why it took me so long to get it. It ain't like I haven't seen it. But at the Claremont packing house, this guy, the vendor was outside. All his books were $2. This is one of the books I picked up for $2, and it's a really high-grade copy. Real happy to have it. I always wanted to read it. I'm probably going to read it tonight, actually. But this is the book. I think it was the find for me. I couldn't believe it was in the $2 box. And this is the funny thing about it. I found this for $2. My wife was hunting with me, actually. I kind of gave it to her real quick, and I said, there's no way this guy's going to sell it to me for $2. And we all know what it is. XMen 266. First appearance of Gambit, and I don't know what I think the price, well, let me bring it up to the camera. As you can see, it's a really nice copy. I'm talking at least 8.5, maybe pushing a 9.0. I know for sure I could flip it, and I already have a copy of it. This is one like I said, I found for $2. And I'm thinking about selling it, but like I said, only at the most probably $50 to $60 I'm going to get for it. But I know there's a lot of rumors that he is getting a movie, and I know my wife's all like excited about it because she's the rumor is Channing Tatum's playing him. She loves him, so I have to hear it all the time. But I'm thinking about just holding off and seeing because I know the book ain't on the. I mean, it's going to stay around 50 regardless. So if I don't sell it now, and if a movie doesn't come to fruition, you know, it's still going to be worth a $50 book. So I'm probably just going to hold on to it and see what happens with this character's movie. But like I said, $2. And it was weird because he had 3 boxes that he was going through that I don't know if he just picked up or just brought it there. And as he was going through, he said you could go through. He hasn't priced them yet, which was weird because all his boxes were $2 boxes. But man, he had some killer books in there, but just he had the first Hector Hammond. He had Green Lantern 5, I believe. And he wanted $90 for it. And like I said, I'm on a budget right now, so I kind of, I can't go for the big pricey books as we speak with all the stuff going on, kids shopping and all this crap. But he actually had another one of these in that box with a $70 price tag. So don't ask me why I got it for $2 in his other box. And this one is, like I said, a really high-grade copy. So super happy to have it. Let me get these out of the way. Now, as we go inside the Claremont packing house, the first vendor there is just way overpriced. Everything's like if it's Silver Age, it's like a $50 book. It don't matter what it is. It was just Silver Age. But met some really cool guys. Let me see. This is one of the books I got from him. Batman Family #6, first appearance of Joker's daughter. And I got this. I spent $75 worth of books from their booth. And like I said, I'm gonna really cool guys. They go by Rocket Comics, and I'm gonna put a link. Not a link. I don't know how to do that crap. I'm gonna put it in my description below. You guys could check them out. They don't got a shop. they're vendors. They you know, just do shows and stuff like that, and they might like meet people on the side and sell books. I'm not for sure, but they gave me their card, and they got a website. You could contact them. It lets you know what shows they're going to. And here in action, I'll show you right here. If you can see that, it's Rocket Comics, and there's their website, comics@rocket-comics.net or www.rocketcomics.net. Really cool guys. I mean, they were really priced well. If I knew they were priced this well, I wouldn't have been buying books for like a month and just waited there, because I'm gonna give you examples of what they had. And actually, another shout out for Spidey Fan 78CT, fellow YouTuber. You know, he's been on a hiatus for, I don't know, 6 to 7 months. Really great guy. He was actually there. We just missed each other because I know he just uploaded a video the other day, and he mentioned he was at, you know, I knew, he didn't say where he was at, but I knew. And he actually did go to the Claremont packing house to pick up some books. But glad he's back. Another great YouTuber. Definitely, if you don't know who it is, Spidey Fan 78CT. Great videos, definitely check them out. But anyways, like I said, these guys, Rocket Comics, really cool guys, really priced well. Like I said, I got this for $12, and even in this condition alone, I guarantee at Frank & Sons they're wanting 40 to 50 bucks for it. I just went on eBay. It's a book probably about 40, 50 bucks. So 12 bucks. This is how they price stuff, guys. And another book I got from him was Captain America 110, first appearance of Madam Hydra. Like I said, I got this book from him for $15, and you can see a pretty decent copy. You know, I would probably give it like a 6.5. You know, but still, in this grade, I guarantee at Frank & Sons it's a $40, $50 book. And this is the type of prices that they give. I talked to the owner. He had his buddy and his wife working there. They're all real cool people. You know, chopped it up. And that's what I liked about it, is like we've all gone to places where, you know, the vendor's not that approachable. You know, they're not that friendly. These guys are real friendly, you know, real knowledgeable about comics. And it was just, I had a ball. I had more fun just talking to the guys. They're real friendly. They make deals. They'll work with you. And here's some of the examples of some of the books that they had that I already had a lot of the keys they had on the wall, but I'm just going to give you an idea of the prices that they had. They had a Silver Surfer #1. I'm not necessarily knowing the grade, but it was priced at 70 bucks, I believe. It was a pretty well presented copy, and I'm just telling you, they had that, and they had a Tales of Suspense 52 First Black Widow, I believe, for 80. I guarantee anywhere else on eBay, at Frank & Sons, those books are easily going to be double that price. So that's what I'm talking. Those are the type of prices that they do. Like I said, I talked to the owner, really cool guy. Really enjoyed talking to him. We talked about comics, Guardians of the Galaxy movie, you know, his collection, my collection. So really had a ball. But he told me he prices stuff to go. You know, he doesn't overprice, because what's the point? No one's going to buy it. So he prices stuff to sell. So like I said, in my next video, I'll show more books that I got from. Like I said, I just couldn't spend that much money this time. And the good thing was I had a lot of the pretty big keys they had on the wall, or I'd been kicking myself. But the way he was making it sound, he gets a huge amount of inventory and keys that he prices to sell. So like I said, and I'll show the rest of the books I got from them in my next video. But like I said, Rocket Comics, just check them out. Look them up on the internet, and just give them a shot. You can contact them, email, it'll let you know what shows they're going to be at. So definitely, I think they might be at Kamikaze coming up. So definitely give them a shout and, check them out on the internet. All right. And these next 5 books, or 4 or 5. Well, I have 5 more books. So 6 more books actually. This next book I got. This was one that my buddy gave me. He had an extra copy. So like I said, any key issues, we all know what it is. Miss Marvel number 18, first appearance of Mystique. Decent copy. I probably like a $30 book in this grade. So, like I said, I've been meaning to get it, but just haven't really pulled the trigger. But happy, especially if I don't have to pay nothing for it. But real happy to have it. So, like I said, Miss Marvel 18, first appearance, or first full appearance of Mystique. You know, I don't know. I know a lot of people were getting upset with how they're doing the first appearances and cameos and all that crap. Okay, now. Well, let me just get this one book. This is the last book I actually did buy from Frankenstein's, and I think I mentioned in one of my videos that the dealer that sells some of the CGC books, he's like they mostly sell currency. And I mean, it's the second appearance of the Punisher, which is pretty significant. It's a pricey book. And the origin of the tarantula. But I got it from the old man that I told you. His booth is around all the like sports memorabilia, but he sells everything. He sells like currency. And like I said, if you ever in Frankenstein's, go ahead and check this guy out, because once in a while you'll find decent books. I actually bought this for $40. I know raw copies of this grade probably go between 40 to 60 bucks. So like I said, 40 bucks for a CG Seed 8.0. Super happy to have it. Just super stoked. I've been wanting this book for a while. Just, I don't know. It just lately when it's been coming to Marvel, I just been so focused on DC. It's just I just lost my interest in Marvel. I need to start getting back into more Marvel books. But just super happy to have it. Like I said, 40 bucks. Real happy. Okay. Now, the last 4 books, and I'm not bullshitting you guys, was the Craigslist haul, or Craigslist ad. Got hit up again. Let me get the first book out. And I'll explain to it in a minute. But like I said, I met the guy at his house. He had all his stuff in his garage. He had like 2 long boxes. All of them are in pretty decent shape, though, the next 4 books. And I got these next 4 from the guy. But this is what I was like, when we were talking price, I hadn't even looked through the books. He has nothing but Silver Age. And he said every book in the box, regardless what it is 25 to 30 bucks. That's a given. Nothing, even fillers. So I'm thinking to myself, there's no way I'm just buying fillers for 25, 30 bucks a piece. And, I was kind of like, damn it. But you know what? I said, you know what? He might not even know he has key issues in there. So I'm just going to go ahead and go through his box and just see what's in there. And this is one of the first books I did find. This is World's Finest 88. And I've been wanting this for a while. And I know you guys are like, why? This is, we all have our, hot radar books and, speculating books and stuff. But this is, to me, a very historical, very significant book, which I just surprised no one. Well, I guess because, I'm just all about the silver, the older books. So maybe that's why I do more research on it. But this is basically, World's Finest 88 is basically the first time Joker and Lex Luthor ever teamed up. This is their first team-up book. To me, that's a huge key issue. And I'm just surprised. As soon as I found it, and I know it's this was $25. But like I said, I've been wanting it. The eBay prices are around that. You could, like I said, guys, if you have a chance to get this for 25, 30 bucks, pick it up. It's a significant key. Joker and Lex Luthor could be considered 2 of the most iconic villains ever. And the first time they teamed up, that's pretty significant. So like I said, I picked this up from the old man. And like I said, I don't think he knew old books were expensive. But I think he just priced them because he said they're old. Every book in his box, he just won 25 to 30. So as I'm going, the rest of the World's Finest, I'm just flipping through the books. They're just, just filler books. I wish I had more money, but like I said, I'm not. The way I get a lot of my silver, I get them cheap, and I'm not paying 30 a filler book. But I finally got to the Strange Adventure. He has Strange Adventures. So I'm going through it, and I pull this book out. I'm like, and I'm trying to hold my poker face. I'm thinking to myself, holy shit. I can't believe I found this. And we all know it's Strange Adventures 205, first appearance of Deadman. As you can see, it's a real nice copy, but this corner is dinged up a little bit. But other than that, it's not bad. Really nice. I've been wanting this book for a long time. And this is funny how things work. I'm just telling you guys, this year, I've been so lucky with keys. I'm just glad because prior to this year, the way my job was, I was like James Omega. He just couldn't hunt on the shift he's on right now with the weekend shift, 12 hours. Just can't do it. Now that I got weekends off and stuff, and it started really when I really started hunting at the beginning of this year, I just find so many books for decent prices. I'm just so happy. I don't overpay for a lot of stuff, so I'm just real happy. And this is a book. It's just weird how things work out. As soon as I picked this book up, I believe James called me and told me that he's been confirmed in the Constantine show. So thank God. I've been wanting this book. I lost it like a few times a few months ago and just kind of gave up on it. But found it, got it from the old guy from Craigslist for $30. Definitely, definitely worth it because I know this book in this grade is at least 60 to 75 bucks. I know at a dealer at a Frankensons type show you're talking 100 easy. I guarantee it. But like I said, definitely if you see this in the wild, guys, pick it up, and especially since he's been confirmed to be in the Constantine show. So, like I said, Strange Adventures 205 First Dead Man. Now, going through the rest, nothing, no big deal. And he has rarely any Marvel. He had trying to think. He had Avengers Silver Age, no big deal, but I'm not paying $30 for filler Avengers. He had Captain America. The first Captain America book I found. This is another $30 book. Fuck. Oh, I'm sorry my language. But I found this book and I'm like, holy shit. And like I said, he only had, it was 2 long boxes, but the other box was only half full. So he didn't have a huge collection, but it was all Silver Age. But he just, everything was, like I said, this was 30 as well. I don't know why he would price some for 25 and others for 30 if he didn't really, he knew books were expensive, especially Silver Age, but he didn't know what key issues, he didn't know any of that. Because like I said, this is priced with the rest of the book. This was 30 as well. And I just, I've been wanting this book for a long time. This is Captain America 100. Basically Captain America #1. Beautiful Jack Kirby cover. Been wanting this book. Oh, you know what? I need to stop saying that. I think every book I show that the key is like I've been wanting it for. So I just want every book, guys. But like I said, Cap 100. Super happy to have it. And this last book. This book I've been hunting for 6 months. Straight, just can never find it. Go on eBay, the prices are ridiculous. And he actually had it. Okay, so I'm done with the Captain America. I was flipping through them, and he has showcase books. So, automatically I'm thinking, holy shit, he might have showcase 34, first Adam. I'm just praying, doesn't have it. But he does have this one. If you don't know what this is Showcase 37. This is the first appearance of Metalman. This book I've been hunting. It's hard to find. I've been trying, and I'll tell you the truth, guys. Before I found, or before I got in contact with this guy on Craigslist, I was about to bite the bullet. And I usually tell, like I say in my past videos, you know what, if it takes me a year, 2 years, like I said, I've been hunting this consistently for 6 months, lost it on eBay probably 10 to 15 times because I'm going to tell you the truth. The price of this book, VG copies, you're talking buy now. Better to try to win an auction, but I still think VG copies of this go well over 100. I know the buy now prices, don't even try it. Don't even do a buy now. The VG buy nows are 160 and above. If you go into the fine range, you're talking two to 300. It's expensive. This is a hard book to find. I just couldn't believe it. This book, I was more excited about this book than Captain America 100. I was about to bite the bullet and just say hell with it and just buy an expensive ass VG copy on eBay. But like I said, super successful Craigslist meeting again. So super happy. Like I said, I still spent quite a bit. Still spent like 120, but it was 120 for all 4 of these books. So I'm real happy. And like I said, if you can see, it's in pretty good shape. So first appearance of Metalman. And that'll do it for my video, guys. Appreciate, all the subs, all the comments, all the views. And like I said, guys, if you have a chance, I'm trying to help you guys out. These guys price books real well. Definitely hit them up. you know, let them know, email them what books you're looking for, and they'll get back to you. So like I said, and like one other thing, Spidey Fan 78CT, if you haven't checked his video out, definitely check his video out. Really good YouTuber, and you know, we're all glad he's back. So like I said, till next time, guys, happy hunting.